Hey everybody, Jabman025 here. Today I'm taking a look at the Gundam Barbatos Lupus Rex 1/100 scale from the series Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. This is the final form of the Barbatos, whatever. Let's have a look, see what we got. Now it's the same inner frame we've seen before, with one major change. The arms are much bigger, much longer, and much creepier. Very werewolfy, very Slenderman-y, very Silent Hill, and very creepy. Big old giant forearms reach down basically to the knees with big old giant hands with claws on them. That's not creepy at all. You do have to paint those hands though. The claws should be yellow and they have to be painted. What I did was I took a silver base and then put a flat yellow on top of it. A Twitter follower recommended a silver base as a spray. Twitter follower was named Darth Andrea, and they recommended a silver spray. I didn't want to spray, but I figured, hey, I wonder if just painting on would work. It did fine. As you see there, claws should be a little sharper than that, but I understand why you don't make them, so you don't accidentally stab yourself, but whatever. Looks good. Kind of like bananas. But anyway. But big old giant forearms, they're big, they're creepy, and they're over the top. I like them. Legs, for the most part, haven't changed. The feet look a little different with claws on the... two claws on the toes as well. Back hasn't changed all that much. We do have this big tail. Shoulders and chest have changed also. Nothing major, but they still look neat. We got this big tail on the back with the hook on it. And we'll see what that's for later. Doesn't really throw off balance. It isn't that big and heavy. But yeah, I like the symbol on the chest. I like the way it works. Still too many stickers, but what you going to do? Now, the tail is my favorite accessory on this thing. It pops off, and then it comes with a copper wire that's just got a rubber coating on it. Which means you can bend it any way you want. It hooks into the back. You got to bend it in there and hook it in place, but once it's there, it's never coming out. And it plugs right into the dagger, and it floats around. It can move anywhere you want. Like I said, it'll bend and hold any pose you want. Why they couldn't use this kind of thing for a Dragoons in the past, I don't know. Still looks cool. But yeah, I like the tail. I like the gut hook. Just mean and nasty little thing. Here you see him next to the other versions. The original, the standard Barbatos Lupus, and the Lupus Rex. Of the three, I think I like the Rex the most. The Lupus was a grand improvement on the original. The Lupus Rex is an improvement on the Lupus. The Rex just adds, a cooler look. I like the design a little bit better. Proportions are a little bit better other than the crazy arms, but those are supposed to look crazy. I like it. It's a good improvement. And of the three, if they're ever going to make a master grade, Lupus Rex is my choice. If for nothing else, the tail. Now, one other accessory or add-on they have to the arms is this. You can open up this compartment and a little latch or hook will come out. This has a little grappling hand on it. This grappling hand you can put a gun in or an axe or another accessory from another kit. So it can just be holding one or two more extra things. The other accessory they give you is the mace. This big old sucker. This huge mace comes with a grapple hand, which I didn't paint, and I'll show you why. Because it weighs a bloody ton. It can't hold it, can't even come close to holding it in any shape, form, or fashion. It weighs more than the actual kit does. Now, they do give you a little stand to kind of create some poses, and this can be raised or lowered, but it's really awkward to pose with. It's really difficult to get any kind of neat-looking pose. And it's a neat accessory, I'll give it that, but there's nothing you can do with it. It's just too dang heavy. Now, it does have this spike that comes out of the end. It extends and collapses. The handle also extends and collapses as so. But like I said, it's just so heavy, big, and awkward. There's not really anything you can do with it. It looks neat, and I'd like to have more things to do with this particular accessory because it's a great-looking, nasty weapon, but it can't do much with it. Now, when you buy a Barbatos Lupus, if it has this red berry at the bottom, it means it was the first issue, which means it comes with an action base. Mine obviously does. If it doesn't have that red barrier, you still get the Lupus I just showed you, just no action base. It's just a bonus that came with it. Standard white action base. It is the 2.0 action base that we've seen lately. I decided not to use it on this kit just because I think he looks better on the ground with that tail. Like I said, you still can't do anything with that giant mace in the air or on the ground. It really doesn't matter. And I think he looks better on the ground anyway, so I'll save that action base for another time. And when you look at him, the big forearms, the big fangs, and the claws, kind of reminds me of an Ava more than a Gundam. Maybe if a Gundam and an Ava had a baby, and no, you don't need to animate that, you weird, creepy person, you. You know who you are. But yeah, very feral, monstrous, dangerous. So you get the White Devil, and the White Devil. This thing is a demon, monster, werewolf, evil monster thing. And I like it. Final thoughts on this kit? I'm going to give it a thumbs up for what it is. I think as the Barbatos kits have come along, they've been getting better and better. This is one kit where I can look at it and go, yeah, here's where you go with the Master Grade. Here's the things you can improve. Here's the things you can do better. Maybe they'll make a Master Grade soon. Maybe they won't. They will make a Master Grade. I am holding to that. It is going to happen. When? It may be soon. It may be years from now. We'll have to wait and see, but I think it's coming. But this kit gets a thumbs up. Great poser. The accessory of the tail is great. The accessory of the mace isn't. But still, fun kit. Have a little painting to do. Have some detail and a little bit of lining to do. But it's a high grade, no grade, or full mechanic grade, whatever you want to call it. It's not a Master Grade. So, it's cheaper. You know what you're getting into. But overall, thumbs up. Fun kit. Great look. It's called the Lupus Rex. That means Wolf King. And it lives up to the name. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. Hope you found it informative. If you have any questions, please ask them. I will answer them as best I can. Please stay tuned for more. I always got more reviews coming. And I will see you guys next time. Oh, and one more thing. Scent and sound, I'm lost and I'm found, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Oh, dear God, that was bad. Oh, Lord. Oh, jeez. Why do I sing in these things? I'm terrible. And it's still recording. Son of a